Talk is all about trade, but the Department of Agriculture wants to change the focus, creating support for crops in alternative domestic markets. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock explains.
Secretary Perdue recently challenged a group of ag technologists to help U.S. farmers become less dependent on trade.
Developing new products and domestic markets will make U.S. agriculture stronger, more resilient to risk and variability that comes with being part of a global marketplace. We've certainly seen that in 2018 with the trade disruptions. We would love to have more of our capacity, productive capacity in agriculture, be able to be consumed domestically.
And these companies think they can do it, particularly with the help of CRISPR, an inexpensive protein technology, which means even small companies can compete.
We now have this wonderful precision breeding tool, and where we can make changes without introducing any foreign DNA. In other words, we can literally unleash the genetic potential of the crops that's inherently there.
People says there are few limits to what could be possible with CRISPR. Crops may soon have traits targeted towards specific consumer health concerns or energy production techniques, or even be designed with pest or disease resistance unique to small regions or even individual farms.
In crops that perhaps only going to be grown on 500,000 acres. You couldn't afford to do that previously with the cost and the timelines for a GMO trade. With CRISPR you can do this, and so you're seeing a lot more specialization, essentially dedicated crops.
Continued federal research will be critical to keep moving the industry forward, but People says regulation that acknowledges the difference between GMOs and gene editing will also be vital, especially for consumers.
I think the decision by USDA on the non-regulated status for genome-edited crops in particular has, I think, really empowered innovation. It's certainly attracted a lot of capital into the space.
The 2018 Farm Bill already makes robust investments in gene editing, and Perdue says he hopes advances in these technologies will help farmers become part of the solution to climate change, while also producing more efficient and healthier crops. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
As always, thank you, Sarah. Now, in addition to supporting genetic research and pursuing effective regulation, the Secretary says USDA is also pursuing public-private partnerships that will